Hello friends, this is a greeting from the 20th floor in Hong Kong about some perspectives. I wish I could have been with you today, but unfortunately I cannot. But therefore I want to send you a greeting about some issues. And I do that as a grandfather of intellectual capital and the first director of intellectual capital, as also the world's first professor of intellectual capital. And I want to salute you for the important and pioneering work you are doing together with Professor Paul Iske. And it's very timely and it's very much into the global context and some of the emerging issues. And I say that because the other day there was an article published here in Hong Kong from the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nottingham. The title of the article was the Globalization of Knowledge, and this is related to at least three dimensions that I wanted to share with you today. Number one is that we are already in the so-called knowledge economy. This is very much highlighted in a study that I just launched in a book together with Professor Carol Lin from Taiwan, and you can find and read about it on www.nic40.org, National Intellectual Capital. And it highlights the evolution of intellectual capital in 40 countries during 14 years. And that goes for the Netherlands as well. The top countries are the Nordic ones, and the other ones are a little bit further down. I think we can start to ask very interesting questions about the sustainability of a knowledge position in a world of a global knowledge competition and the role of the universities in this context. What we see today is related to the situation of migrating students. One of the aspects is that it's already close to 4 million students outside their home countries studying on university level. Every second PhD in mathematics in the United States are from China. And this is, of course, early signs of, as they phrase it, as a question. Will China be the next super science power in the world? What will that mean for you in your university? And I think we could start to see that there is a global demand for spaces for tertiary education. And it looks like from the research that the demand for university education and tertiary education is growing faster than the economy. And who will supply it? And that's why we see the globalization of knowledge institutions and the migration of students, both as traditional age groups but also new age groups. And this takes us to the challenge for your university and your pioneering project. How do we develop the ecosystem of science for tomorrow? Number one is, how do we develop the spaces as universities, as arenas for knowledge development? The other one is, how do we fund it? And here comes a very important work that we are doing together with Professor Paul Iske, and that is called crowdfunding. How can we develop the new financial systems for knowledge investment? And of course, number three is, how do we measure it and how do we look into the return on it? So there are a number of issues and questions emerging. And I know that you are in the forefront of this, and I wish I could have been there, as I said, because you are doing very pioneering and interesting work. So I look forward to meet with you, and now I wish you a happy future and greetings from Hong Kong. Thank you very much.